Good morning, you guys. Good morning. So I just want to come on briefly and give you guys some of the announcements. I'm actually pre-recording Bible study for tomorrow, which you guys will get that tomorrow morning early, but I wanted to do the announcements here, and I'm going to be before you guys just for a few minutes. You guys that are used to the faith walks on our channel, you know that we're walking, we're not only exercising, but we're walking in faith, we're walking in expectation. We believe God, and we see so much breakthrough with that. We're praying corporately, and then we also pray like individually, you know, with people that have different prayer requests. We pray as God leads, and we release the words as God leads. And we also, God also allowed me to flow in the prophetic, and I release what He's saying for even individuals or corporately. But what He showed me to do with this one, which He has been showing me this for a couple of weeks now, I just haven't really had a chance to walk. But Saturday, I'm making time actually to do this. But Saturday morning, I'm making time to do it. So how it's going to work is, this walk is not going to be uploaded to the YouTube channel. The other walks from 2018 to current are uploaded on the YouTube channel. This walk will just be available to the attendees. The walk will begin at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's going to be, the prayer is actually going to begin between 9 and 9:30, but the walk will start at 10. So what we're going to do first, we're going to be worshiping God. We're going to be praising Him. I'm going to be praying for you guys personally, individually, and then we're going to walk. And what I love about this walk is it won't just be me walking for you, because I know many of you that catch the replays on the walk. Some of the walks have been live, and then some of them have just been like the replays. You experience breakthrough. You see God move. It was what you needed, and maybe just needed someone to come into agreement with you, you know, and God is showing me for this one that we can actually walk together. You that are able to. Now, if you're not able to walk, but you want to tune in, you know, and you still want to connect, then you can still call in, you know, and get what God has for you. Because this walk is titled, we're moving forward into purpose. We're moving forward into breakthrough. We're going to another level, guys. I feel this from me personally, the ministry, and also, you know, God's people, that He wants us to go to another level of forwardness and movement and purpose and destiny. There is another level. There's a newer level of forwardness. So we're moving into that, and we're going to get everything that God has for us. So for you that will be able to actually walk, we're going to be walking together. We're going to be on the call. You can call in, or you can use the app, and it's going to be live together, and that will be available to those that are actually there. I'll send you the recorded link so you can go back in here and listen and just be encouraged. And I'm telling you, it's not going to be the same. We're going to experience God's shift. We're going to experience God move, because He has been saying so many great things concerning this. So that's going to be this coming Saturday, guys. We're going to begin prayer between 9 and 9:30 on the line. Then we're going to walk. And we're going to be walking, exercising, of course, but we're walking in faith. We're walking, believing God for those answered prayers. We're walking, thanking God that those prayers are answered. We're walking forward into things that haven't even manifested yet, but it's on the way. Even things in the future, we're thanking God for that. So we are believing God for the supernatural. And we're believing God to do some even more radical things, some more out-of-the-box, ridiculous things that only He can do. So that's coming up, guys. That'll be our faith walk. You guys, just if you want to register for that, just send me an email and, you know, leave your name, you know, and saying that you want to sign up, and I'll send you, you know, the confirmation of what you need, and then dial in. Another thing, guys, we're going to get back to our Bible studies on the prayer line. I know many of you missed that. We've been doing so many Bible studies via the YouTube channel and also on the line. This particular line for the YouTube channel with the prayer, we started back September 2018, and we've been continuing it. We've done it 2019. We've done it 2020. We've done a few calls this year, 2021 as well. But for the next 6 weeks, God said starting next week, we're going to be diving in, going into prayer and Bible study, and it's going to be live. It's going to be on that same prayer line call. We were doing it like 2 to 3 times a week, sometimes more, and we were doing it every week consistently, no breaks. And then I've just started uploading as God led. It was like a couple times out of the month, but now for the next 6 weeks, I'm actually about to get back on. So I'm going to give you guys the dates. It's going to be March 24th, March 31st, April 7th, April 14th, April 21st, April 28th. These are not going to be uploaded to the YouTube channel either. These will be available via email to listen to the links. because that's how we used to do the other ones. You guys could call in, you that were on would get them, and there's people that say, hey, I was working that time when you did it, or I couldn't get it. Could you send me the link? I sent you the link, and you were blessed by it, and to God be the glory. So for the next 6 weeks, we're going to be doing the prayer line. It's going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's what God said. I was like, God, that time and those days, but I have to be obedient, so we're going to be doing some live worship, some live praise music. During this time, we're going to be praying. We're going to be praying personally and corporately as God leads, and other things that God has been putting on my heart. And every week will come from a different topic. It may be gratitude, or thanksgiving for 1 week, or discernment, or wisdom, or health, or wealth, or creativity, just different things that he downloads. And we'll have Bible study. And it won't be long, because I'm a mom and I have a schedule and different things, but I'm going to be obedient to what God has given me to do. And we'll do that. And, we'll close out in prayer and different things. And I'm even going to, in a couple of months, I'm going to open back up. I don't know if you guys remember, because we used to have prayer lines in the mornings and at night. We had them in the mornings and at night. And we also had it to where, like, Wednesdays or Thursdays at 10 p.m., I would not be praying, but I would just have praise music, prayers. Not praise music. Praise music. Yeah, not prayers. Hold on, wait. Praise music. Praise and worship in the background. And you guys were able to call in between 10 p.m. at night and 10:30. It was for 30 minutes. And I'll just have different songs playing, whatever God said, DJ for that week. And you guys will be able to just listen to the music. There will be a time for you to just personally say your own prayers, because I had everyone muted and you guys would just be able to listen. You guys that remember this going back to like 2019, 2018 and things like that. And I think it stopped for a while in 2020 or whatever. Was it? Yeah, 2020. But we were continuing on with the calls all throughout 2020, like every week. So I'm going to get back to that in a couple months also, where you guys are just able, that's your own time with God, to listen to music and listen to what he's saying to you and cry out. It's kind of like, like in the church when they have the altar open, and you just come to the altar as you are, and you spend that quiet time between you and God at the altar. And although there's different people at the altar, God is ministering to you personally at that altar. So it's kind of like that. So God has been putting that on me for some months, just getting me prepared to open that back up. So I'm going to be opening that back up in the next coming months. So you guys look out for that. And the last one that I'm going to make for today, because I'm using wisdom with a lot of this. We've been working behind the scenes, me and God. And when he say release it, it's time to release. So he told me today it's time to release this. And then the other events I'll announce as we get closer to those, right? So on April 17th, guys, we're going to be having a women's luncheon. It's kind of going to be like a brunch, if you will, breakfast and lunch combined. It's going to be a $25 registration fee. This is especially good for you that are here locally. Because we did have an event before with the Dunkin' Donuts Bible study, but that was kind of different because that was mostly Bible study. This event is something that I've been wanting to do for the last maybe 2 years or so. It's just last year I really wasn't able to do too much with the virus. And then the year before that, we weren't able to do so much. But this year, God is saying go forward with everything that I'm telling you to do. So that's what I'm doing. So it's going to be great for you that are local. There are some of you that are local that I have met physically. There are many of you in different states that I've met years back, or, we just click. It's because it's not like that with everybody, But the genuine ones that was able to click and still connect with, and different things that I still talk to. So I'm going to have it open for you that can come, physically. If you can't join physically, you will be able to join virtually. I'm going to set it up for you that want to join in virtually, like on the talk. Now, you won't be able to like eat the food, because the food is going to be included. It's going to be $25 to register. That's going to be for the meet and greet with food included, drinks, and we'll have some sweets. And it's just going to be a section just set out for us, especially with the social distancing and everything, and everyone using precautions. But it'll just be like a table talk where all of us are able to come in and just talk as women. And I'll just share what God lays on my heart, and you guys will get to meet each other, and we'll be able to talk, and have a nice lunch. I want it to kind of be between an hour and a half, no more than 2 hours. And I'm thinking about maybe doing it between 11 and 11:30. But I'm actually going to get all of that set up this month so that it can be ready for next month. But like I said, the date that he showed me is April 17th. The registration is $25 with the lunch included. And the deadline to register for that is going to be April 10th. to the email. So guys, I think that's going to conclude all of the announcements, and then the registration for you that will not be able to physically come in, but you will be able to log in virtually and see what we're doing. I'm going to give you guys that information before we get to April, so you can know how that's going to go. And your registration will actually be cheaper, maybe $5 to $10 cheaper, because you won't get the lunch, so the lunch will be included, and then the talk and everything. And I think that's a fair deal. It's a great deal, because I know some people that charge $50 or $100, $75. I'm not saying personally, but this is what God gave me, to do, because it's affordable, and plus it's it's not just about the registration, it's about what he's doing through these events and things. So guys, that's going to conclude announcements, the women's luncheon brunch, our faith walk that we're doing. I'm so excited for that. And the Wednesdays prayer lines and Bible studies. And I thank you guys so much for tuning in. I want you guys to have a great day. I'm going to see you guys back on tomorrow, Lord's will, for Bible study. God bless.